Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, solo leveling a rise will be the topic. It's so late for me. It's like 4 a.m. I barely slept something because I knew if I fall asleep, I'm done, bro. I'll wake up later on and then I'll be late. Anyways, we have the new codes. So in today's video, I will cover the new codes. Something amazing happened on the live stream. I finally got a shout out. And as well, I will cover the CORES. And then on the next video, I will cover Gina and the new Sung Jinwoo weapon. And as well, Prism here played the Workshop of Brilliant Light easy mode, so it doesn't last too long, etc. It was a pretty nice live stream. And let me first start with the brand new code. So first code is GINAARISE. It says right here. When the game will go live after the maintenance, go into the settings, redeem code, type it in, and you're gonna get Powder of Blessing times 50 and the gold times 250,000. Okay, it's freebies. It is valid until 10th, okay, 7 p.m. PDT, 10th of October, right? So yeah, make sure to use it quick so it doesn't run out. Okay, and now here at the end we have more code. So DAGGERSRSHARP. This is the also brand new code where you can get rune fragment times 200. That's really good, and gold 250k. And then as well we have 3 older codes that we used. They last until 12th of October, so you have time. Make sure to use it. They're like crazy codes. Start SLC S1 custom draw ticket times 10. Then we have another code. You can just type it. Lucky skill rune chest, lucky blessing stone chest, essence stones times 1000. And then as well another code where you get full moon lucky box and the essence stones times 1000. So this is all the codes. Use them. If you cannot redeem them in the actual game, you have to go on the forum and you have the section where it says redeem code. You put your ID and you get the codes. That's it. And yeah, finally it happened. I was like, yo, bro, it happened. So pretty much they gave me a shout out. Okay, go check out the live stream so you see what they said and everything else. I appreciate the support, and again, thank you everyone who supported me in content creator program. Make sure to support me, and yeah, massive shout out to my top supporters. Appreciate every single one of you. Okay, so thank you again for this shout out. I really appreciate that. Anyways, now we have again Gina and the weapon. I will cover on the next video. So no worries about that. I will also show you some gameplay, etc. Now let me just give me a few moments until I find this part. Okay, so Workshop of Brilliant Light, the Baron, and then we have the Vulcan as well. And here we have a new main rewards. Have in mind the curse artifacts will be now achievable in Encore and instant dungeons. That's a big change. Let me, I don't know why I'm not putting it in the full screen. Sorry about that. But yeah, pretty much those artifact cores are the new mechanics, new artifacts, let me say it like that. We're gonna go in more detail how they work and how much of the buff they can actually give. I believe it's super important. And one more thing that I need to say, which is pretty big, we are not getting the brand new Shadow Kaisel yet. Okay, we're not getting it yet, which I really expected it's gonna happen now. Anyways, both on Vulcan and both on Baron, you can get those artifacts cores. Now, how they work? So pretty much, if I go here, let me show you everything. So if I go here, you can see the rewards for the Demon Castle 75th floor. And here you have rare ones, heroic ones, and the legendary artifact cores. On each of character, both Hunters and Sung Jinwoo, you're gonna be able to apply up to 3 artifact cores. each of those artifacts cores will have their own unique effects. So, for example, Nameless Demon's Horror Legendary, which is a body part. The first stat bonus will be either additional defense or defense percentage. The remaining stat bonuses are determined randomly. So each of those artifact cores will have an initial stat bonus. It will be either this or either that. So some of them will be for defense, some of them will be for the attack, and so on and so on and so on. And then remaining stat you're getting randomly. And as well, you can level up those artifact cores. I will show you now everything. So they're pretty massive buff, by the way. In my eyes, until I test it out, that's my first impression. Now as well, each of those cores have a passive, and that's a huge. When the user uses their ultimate skill, it grants a shield equal to 10% of their max HP for 8 seconds. The condition to activate will be decided upon obtaining a core. So again, this is a test build, so maybe they're gonna change something, but pretty much you will get a nice core passive, which will additionally buff those stats you're getting. Like if it's defense, then you're gonna get shield. I guess when it's gonna be attack, it's gonna be something different. But I believe he'll actually show us multiple of those. So for example, this one is nice. So additional attack or attack percentage will be the main stat, and then we're gonna have additional, which will be random, and then core passive. When the user uses their ultimate skill, it increases the critical hit damage of their basic skill by 20% for 8 seconds. Again, a really nice addition, and I believe it will be extremely helpful. Now we have, will he show more? Please. Now we have the spirit part, right? Now we got additional HP or HP percentage, random other stat, core passive. Again, when you use ultimate, so this revolves around the ultimate, it recovers MP equal to 5% of their max HP. Okay, so it makes sense. It's a nice little story. Now it's just the question how it's gonna work. Definitely this is another buff for our Sung Jinwoo and the hunters as well. Then we have Legendary Spirit. This one is again additional HP or HP percentage, but this one gives different passive. When the user basic attack hits 3 times, it charges their power guides by 3%. That's nice. This one is nice for getting that ultimate as soon as possible, and with this you're gonna get ultimate as soon as possible, plus you can put 2 more cores which work around ultimate. So yeah, overall that's a nice story. This one is again the same story, defense percentage, core passive. When the user is hit, their damage reduction increased by 10%. Again, just like helping you out with that additional damage reductions and all of that. Again, this one is an additional attack percentage plus 1 random stat. Core passive, increase the user's attack by 5%. That's nice. Plus additional buffs that you can get from all of this. Oh my god. A solidified stone, uncommon material required to enhance cores that are legendary grade or higher. Okay guys, so this is the type of material you're gonna also need to grind so you can level up those cores. Super important, and definitely it will take some time until you can work on cores. This is the core, and pretty much look at this. Each of those cores have its own, like look, when the user uses their ultimate skill, it increases critical hit damage of their basic skill, for example, and each of those have certain percentage. Okay, and look at the stats. So for example, he will now level up one of those. So you're gonna see how it's gonna work and which type of artifacts you will artifacts material you will have to use to level them up. Okay, now please do it. Now he's explaining the stats. Fine. Okay, he will do it now. So you see the element, by the way. Okay, you see the element of the core. So each of those cores have an element. And for example, this one has additional attack and critical hit rate. Plus, when you level it up, it increases tremendously. And look at the passive, is really nice. Now you're gonna see the level up materials. Look at this. So pretty much how you're gonna level it up, you're gonna use, first of all, you're gonna use the other artifact cores. Mainly you wanna go for the rare ones, right? And then when you want to level it up furthermore, actually increase the percentage, you will have to use certain material. So just to make it clear, you're leveling up with other artifact cores, but increasing the percentage of that artifact core, you will have to use special material that will be also grindable. That will be also grindable in the Workshop of Brilliant Light. Again, additional attack got pretty increased and the critical hit rate as well. So overall, I truly think that these artifact cores are pretty nice buff, especially in the combination of passives. And now look at this. This is what you need to do to enhance it furthermore. And it is crucial. I'll probably make a guide about that when it will be an actual update. It is super, super, super crucial that you use those materials on the ones you will actually have the most usage. Okay, because I really think this material will be somewhat rare and you will have to choose wisely on which of those artifact cores you're gonna enhance first, okay, and as well level it up. So yeah, but it gives a pretty nice buff, guys. Okay, that's a pretty nice buff when you get it to level 10, for example, plus when you enhance it to 100%, like it's a nice buff overall. Now all of this needs to be tested out to say, yo, it's so broken, yo, it can be so game changing, but truly I think this will be a nice impact in this game. Okay, so I went through everything. This is some additional improvements. Kaiselin flighting patterns has been decreased, thank you. And again, you already know the drill about the buffs. And Sung Jinwoo presence increased. So I gave you the codes. I explain briefly and roughly for now, but pretty we got a lot of information about the artifact cores, so I had to separate from others videos so everything is clear. On the next video immediately now, I'm covering Gina and Sung Jinwoo weapon. So yeah, hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe. Again, make sure to support me in content creator program. And massive shout out to the team for giving me a shout out. I appreciate that. I really put an effort for all of this. So to me, this means a lot at the end of the day. Plus, again, your support is like on top of the mountain. Okay, with this, we're gonna end the video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.